morning, everyone. Let's get out of here. Gotta move the car and make space for another car coming. Welcome back to the vlog. I'm back in Manila and I'm super excited to bring you guys and show you guys this new spot that I've been renovating for a few months now. And I want to show you guys where we're moving so that we can focus and expand the carbon fiber work that Carporn has been doing. And it's going to be bigger, better, cleaner. And I'm excited because I now have finally parking lift stacks. Nothing is there yet. It's all under renovation, but I'm trying to consolidate everything so that I can move everything into one location, because right now all my cars are scattered in various parking lots and I just want to move everything into one warehouse. And it's nice because it's close by to my current home. So let's go. Okay, have to reorient myself because I'm now on the left side of the road and I just hit my wiper blade. Signal lights on the left, wipers on the right. Opposite of Japan. We have a lot of exciting things happening on the channel and this year is going to be crazy, and we have quite a few projects lined up that I need to schedule. I've been looking at my calendar for 2025 and it's actually filling up really quick. I can't believe January is almost over, and today is actually Chinese New Year, so we're a bit delayed with the vlogs, like 2 to 3 weeks, so you guys might see this in February already. But lots of plans happening, lots of projects happening. We have to finish quite a number of things for our clients. Also, we do have an RWB build scheduled this year. I think it's going to be just 2 cars. It might be a private build, so it might not be open to public, so I don't know when that's going to be happening. I was with Nakai in Japan and he was so busy. He said his backlog just for the US alone is like 60 plus cars, and for the rest of the world it could be I don't know how many number of cars. But even ordering kits now is sort of back to the 1 to 2 year waiting period. So if you guys want to do any RWBs, please order now, even if you don't have the car, as long as you know what look you're going for, and then you can acquire the car later on, and that would save you a whole lot of waiting time. But besides RWBs and the crazy car project, we're gonna go down to Classic Speed tomorrow and review one of the latest gadgets that I purchased. It is a laser cleaning device and I'm so excited to try this out because we have our first client from Japan in Classic Speed now. It is a Jaguar XK150. It's a 1959 and it is in for full restoration. Now this is an export car and it's interesting because we only have a limited time period to finish this car. So part of me being back is to actually help try to source parts for this car, calling our friends in the UK and figuring out if we can buy parts rather than repair, because I'm trying to order some stuff and some of the shops are closed because it's Chinese New Year. Nice today because it's a holiday, so there's no traffic. And maybe if you guys are thinking Carporn's going to be open to the public again, we're not going to be open to the public. I'm just doing selected projects. I want to build crazy projects that I enjoy building for clients, and usually when people call me, it's to complete a build for them from top to bottom, from the mechanical all the way down to the aesthetic of the car. I don't want to just do change oils or diagnostics. I want to leave all that to the other shops. I want to focus on projects that make me happy and make my clients happy and are entertaining for you guys. Welcome to the new location, and it's about 500 square meters, but we are maximizing the space. I'm adding a upper storage area so that we can store some of the carbon molds, because if you guys work with composites, you know the molds take a lot of space, and we're going to have that all upstairs along with our inventories, things like WeatherTech and the work wheels and the other goods that we're selling here at Carporn. But let's check it out real quick. So give you guys perspective, we're going to have open parking here for the service cars, the cars that are leaving immediately, and then down this whole row will actually be 5 parking stackers, and the parking stackers will allow me to keep cars up and down. And I made sure to get the widest parking stackers because all our cars are wide body. Here I will have a lifter for quick jobs, then quick repairs for selected clientele. I have a bathroom there for the staff and the guards also. So upstairs is going to be all storage. And we have my office down here. My office is actually going to be a podcast studio and a 3D printing room. We're going to section this part right here so we can 3D print. And then here I'm gonna build a little podcast studio. So I'm gonna insulate all this, maybe darken it out, put some curtains, and then put some lighting. I'm probably gonna end up starting a second YouTube channel for the podcast series because I want it to be long format. I wanna be able to discuss multiple things, not just about cars. Could be about health, could be about life, could be about farming, could be about things that need to be discussed. So that's going to be right there. And then here is going to be the composite room where we're doing carbon fiber and fiberglass. And this has a triple filtration system. We have charcoal filters, we have HEPA filters, and I have a double filtration system just to make sure that we're capturing all that little small particles. And that's going to be there. I have the barracks here for my staff. And then I'm going to have one lifter here. The lifter is actually from Carporn Racing. It's my old lifter that's going to be there. And you can see the cement on the floor. The cement's been altered because the posts of the lifters are going to go there. Over here we got some really massive fans. These are floor fans and we're going to unbox them soon, but basically circulating the air around the shop. And I need to figure out my lighting situation also because we need better lighting than that, especially if we're going to film here and create content. Fans are going to be able to move around, circulate some air. I added some extractor fans just like my old car shop just to move air out. We're going to have a stairwell right about here. Stairs going up, and then I'll have a dumb waiter in the back so we can store stuff upstairs easily. Actually don't know where they're gonna cut it out. I do know it's supposed to be there. There's a hole, so this hole is going to be a sort of like a drop ramp so we can put stuff up, bring it up, and then we're gonna seal it off so that it doesn't get dirty upstairs. But we're trying to utilize the current structure and just adding a few things. And this is gonna be my staff quarters. We're gonna be able to have some beds here, kitchen area, their bathroom. Try to maximize and make it comfortable for the staff also. I'm so excited to get to move here and see all the cars in one lift. It's gonna be crazy. It is a tight space still, considering how much stuff that we've accumulated over the years, but I don't mind. It's my first go at like making a new shop on my own. And obviously I still have Classic Speed, but Classic Speed continues to focus on restoration and painting and automotive repair. We're gonna be working on some fun stuff. Again, fun stuff. Fun is the name of the game. We're gonna be working on things like this, like the carbon hood, the aero work. I'm getting into 3D scanning and CAD design so that I can actually do designs on kits, and then hopefully we can print it, and then from the printing process we can now capture it and make a product, which will hopefully cut down the time that we take to produce kits. So I'm also gonna go to the car shop now and update you guys with what's happening with the SLS AMG. That's right, the car is actually under assembly already. Over the holidays my staff have been working tirelessly also to put that car together, and we're going to see it first time with you guys in the flesh, and it's being assembled as we speak. And I'm so stoked to see this project come around because it's been so long that the car's just been sitting in the shop, but finally I pushed back all the projects aside so that we can focus to get this car out this year. Thank you to the staff here for working on the holiday. Okay, let's get out of here and update you guys with what's happening with the SLS GT3. Let's go ditch the M4 because I gotta make space so we can pick up Ava tomorrow, and then hopefully a new car on Friday. Alright, we're finally parked, and hopefully this would be one of the few last vlogs that we're going to see here at this location. I share this location with Fitment, but we are parting ways because I need my own spot. So I was just asking Noy on how long we've been working on the SLS AMG GT3 road car. If you guys haven't seen that episode, when I picked up the SLS AMG GT3 race car, came with so many panels that I decided to make a road going version, and this has been so long in the making, and it actually is going to be a little different because I didn't want to copy and rip off the AMG design. So we decided to do some alterations, which actually made it a little more difficult to just produce the parts, but we do have the molds for it. We do have the product already that's being put on the car, and we're going to be selling a limited number of kits for this car. So I don't know exactly how many just yet. I'm going to study and see how many the molds can pull out before they start warping, but definitely it's going to be for sale globally so that we can push the carbon work that Carporn is going to be doing. Okay, morning. moving shops and the Supras here for some finishing work, but that's what we're gonna look at. So this is the SLS AMG road car, which we're converting to a GT3 conversion, and this carbon fiber that you see right here has been produced in-house, except for the hood. The hood is from Darwin Pro Aero, and we've made the front bumper, the front diffuser, the front splitter, front fenders, the front fender vents, the front side vents, the side skirts, all the way till the rear fender flare, the rear bumper. Right now the team is just finishing the rear diffuser and the rear wing, but everything is made in-house now, and I'm so happy. I'm so excited to get this project finished. Let's go to the back and show you guys what's happening. So off the bat, this is unfinished carbon fiber, and I really think I'm going to be able to just paint the car. I don't know what color yet we want to get, but I think the gray is a little too timid and dark for this car, especially with the gold wheels. So we might go with some outrageous color or just the basic color like white, but we will be painting over the carbon fiber. We just used the carbon fiber material just for some lightweight, but it's very rigid, so it hasn't been bolted down completely, but it's lightweight. Norman is actually finishing bolting everything down. I don't want to keep shaking it, but we still have to fix some of the gapping. It's not perfect, but it is great for the first fit. The problem with working with carbon is you do have some tension, and that's why that's heavily taped down. But that's the reason some people like Nakai use fiberglass, because this one we have to shave. Fiberglass has a lot of give and carbon has zero tolerance, so stuff like that has to have some finessing to it. It's not a perfect kit out of the bat, but we will try to make the most of it. So it looks like we're not going to see this on the ground anytime soon. Hopefully in the next week or 2 weeks we can see this finally on the ground, so I can send it in to get the big brake upgrade and then the supercharger. The Supra, we're waiting for the L1 wheels. The L1 wheels will be in production hopefully after Chinese New Year, and that one is waiting for that so that we can finish all the little things, and then obviously Kevin's finishing this before we can work on the little details for this car. But you guys like this build. I have a lot of views and comments for the Supra build, and I like it. I personally like the kit, and these are the projects that I want to be working on here at Car Porn Racing.